Hey guys, this is Tigers coming back to you with Marvel Rivals. And guys, the second time I'm trying to stream tonight. Basically what happened the first time was still not feeling great, but basically just I started streaming and I was like, okay, now I'm not feeling 100%. And I was like, you know what, I'll just stream tomorrow night, it's perfectly fine. And then I was like, hold on, what's the chance that one time's going to be nice to me, so... Gonna persevere it, which is why the fan's on, it seems to be helping. Again, I say again, we've got 2 new skins. I'm mixed on the Iron Samurai. I did see this earlier in the week and I was like, oh, so cool, and I do think the Mantis skin looks cool, and I do definitely think it suits her. It's just the Iron Samurai, you wouldn't be telling me that Tony's ego wouldn't get the better of him. He'd be like, oh, I'm gonna make an armor just like how a samurai would look. No, his ego would get the better of him. Like, that just looks like fabric on the arms and legs. Easy cut points. Again, realistic, like, in a case of where it wasn't based in a game, or like, and it was based in like a TV show, movie or something, it'd be a weakness or IRL. But anyway, the Mantis skin, which I do think is cool. It gives me the vibe of her wearing glasses and people just going, just laughing and like bullying her, being like, nerd, or anything that you think of that'd be horrible. Her then instantly taking off the glasses, and those same people being like, I'm so sorry, marry me. Like, that's what that vibe gives me. The fact that she walks in with the glasses and people like, and then she takes them off and it's like, I'm speechless. It's the vibe it gives me. I personally think she looks cool without them on. Just because I think she looks more like a teenage, like a badass teen, like, I don't want to say badass, but like more like a teenager look. And I have no idea where Marvel Rivals are going heavy on the school skins. They're the more teenager, more kiddie look skins, because there are a few characters that it does make sense for. I'm going over them. Cloak and Dagger would make sense. I'm gonna say Luna Snow because I think it'd be more of a mixed bag. Again, Mantis got one. I think Elsa Blood. No, she didn't. It was White Fox and potentially Iron Fist, Human Torch potentially. Pete got one. Which was in the game last season. Okay, this is the second time I've gone to look for a skin. It's been like, I've been like, where is it? Granted, the skins I don't own, but like, there was Lady Loki, which I did want to get, but I never picked up at the time, so hopefully it comes back at some point. But Pete got one last season. I think she'd get Dress Code Violation, but I think Felicia potentially could pull something like that off. But again, that just is more of a I'm gonna rob you while looking hot sort of vibe. Depending on how old Phoenix, Rogue, Psylocke, and Scarlet Witch are, potentially Squirrel Girl could. Penny Park could be debatable. And White Fox did get one. Been ages since I set foot on college campus. My last visit wasn't exactly pleasant. It appeared last season, and honestly, I think with the glasses, she definitely looks unnoticeable. But like as college like skins, I think a few characters would work. But yeah, again, guys, I'm gonna put it. If you do hit a fan and it's slightly annoying, it's a case of right now I'm feeling sick. I don't know whether it's something of it or whether it's just a case of heat or something. I don't know. Which is weird because I wasn't feeling 100% great yesterday. And I've had the same thing in the last couple of days. Like, I've had the exact same thing the last couple of days. Almost. There's been one difference.
Hero or villain, I'm not judging.
But then again, I don't think it's like there's only one meal I've had over the last couple of days that I think could potentially that are in common.
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar.
Just because I'm one of the people that should eat more but doesn't. But again, I used to eat a lot when I was younger. I like for years snacking wise, I was super terrible at it. I'd snack to the point of no point, like just for the sake of it.
If you ain't gonna use those powers, I'll be.
I don't do it as much as now. It's more of a miracle when I do eat because
before you attack. Get ready.
I survive all the gold, to be fair.
I bet an army of squirrels would make fantastic teams. You can steal anything.
Oh, but I
but-
wouldn't because I'm a hero and stealing is
But yeah, the only thing I've had the last 2 days that have been the same.
That depends on what you're stealing and who you're stealing it from, Shed.
No. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Don't worry, everything is under control. Well, except my powers.
So, like, guys, I beat my mind for a second because I am in the party where I was like, hold on, is that French with a bit of green? And someone's like, oh, mute your mic, and I'm like, oh, what, man? Is that what you did? No, it's just carrying on with this whole
The mission area is yours to capture now.
This is what I do for the party. But again, for this, I'm lucky to be able to do so because there might be a thing on PlayStation where you can and basically turn it to invite only and just don't invite anyone, but the way I've managed to do it is I've got more than one group chat where I was basically the only person in it. I've been added to, because I've had a couple mates that have, one mate in particular, but that set up like 3 or 4 group chats over the years that I just not used.
Clean elimination.
And I, for the most part, only ended up being the only one in a couple of them. There's one other person who's got so few years. He was a mate, I'd say mate, someone who I knew back from college, who I'd speak to on the occasion, but I haven't spoken to since 2020. That's the reason I use that version not is because I'm able to.
You got them all!
All over, guys, a nice fun tip is if you do have say 2 spare accounts, add those 2 spare accounts into the group chat, and create a group chat from that. Or even sometimes you don't even really need that. Set up a small account. If you're on PlayStation, set up a spare account and you can basically do it that way. Just because you can then, because it's your account and you know no one else is going to join. If it's a case of not wanting other, like if it's a case of not wanting like your mates and that lot to wait filming or streaming, set up a spare account and then just have it as a case of using that. I did it with, because I use it separate. a separate one for film and stream, but like the individual thing, I use it for when I want to send like screenshots and that lot, so I've got extra access from both accounts.
No matter the odds, we'll find a way to win.
But yeah, guys, I'm saying now, if this does end up being a case of a shorter stream, I apologize in advance. It's just a case of I'm feeling sick. I don't know what.
30
why.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
All I will say now, this is. See, this has been a weird week. I'm hoping it's going to continue for the weekend.
Well, thanks, Sugar, but I can't think of a single scenario
Just
where
because,
I need to talk to squirrels.
Really? Because
I
I can
really
think of, I
don't
don't know,
think
maybe
it was a weekend.
100 off the top of my head.
Well,
The
then
battle
I
starts in
guess
5,
it's a thing you
4,
guys
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Anyone who makes them
Yeah, now the reason I want to be doing this all weekend, Sunday is when I'll basically be filming Monster Hunter, which will be coming out on my birthday, which I willingly mention it more than I normally do, because guys, my birthday specifics, like date of my birthday and all, something I typically keep close.
found someone to fight.
Like, the only time anyone can know anything about that is if they check social media. And more specifically if they check like Instagram or potentially Facebook, because, and yes, I'm not that old, but I do have Facebook. Basically, it's still for them.
ain't gonna pass up another chance to win.
Like, out of all the social medias I've got, it is the one that works sell up for me.
Yours.
Because I've had that since,
We're on this
I think since I was 12. Did not try and get the kill on Black Texas, I did not know she was there. And so, but yeah. And as people wondering about the way to double check, they don't find out. For some reason, I don't, like, I'm weird when it comes to this, I willingly admit it, but I'm one of the people that doesn't like celebrating a birthday. I'm also not a big fan of celebrating Christmas. Again, both cases I'm usually ill. And I'm pretty sure it's Monster Hunter I end up mentioning this in tomorrow, I think, or at least something at this point in this week, I'm not 100% sure, but I'll mention it. I'm not 100% sure whether I basically jinx myself or assume I'm going to be ill and then end up being ill. But for years come my birthday, Christmas, I'm ill. Summer, I'm not 100% sure why. It could be pollen. I'm, again, not 100% sure.
Look out, Spectre left something
But
behind.
I end up ill on those days.
Ooh, found me someone to fight.
Again, something I've really questioned is the fact of, like, how. But overall, it's something I just got a massive point of scamming. It's like, at this point I do a countdown to when it happens. It's like, okay, 2 days before Christmas and I'm still not ill.
I'm made from stronger stuff than that.
Also, when it comes to both, I feel like I have nothing to celebrate anymore. Like, again, guys, I'm 22. It's one of those cases where birthdays are for younger. Birthdays are for kids. It's one of those cases where, yes, I order myself a few things and have a few things to optimize more to enjoy for both birthday and Christmas. But it's not one of those things where I'm like, I thought you thought that in the first does. That's what I thought of. But one of the things where it's like, okay, both these are mostly younger people, or going to go ahead and getting wasted. I'm not young, I'm not a kid, and I personally believe this case of if I want to drink, I'm going to drink home where it's cheaper. Again, I'd rather go spend 10-15 quid on a pack of beer, or
The area's
20, 30
almost
quid on
yours.
something like whiskey or something, then spend like three, like 6, 7 or maybe 8 quid on a pint. I'd rather have multiple drinks than end up spending the same double, or end up spending about the same if I was to only buy 2 drinks. Although on time of stream, I don't think I'll be ruining those on my birthday. If I do, it'll be out on Sunday. Just because of the case of, like, again, stuff comes out Friday, stuff comes out Saturday, some of the next day that become available. And Thursday's the next day that I can essentially film. Because if I didn't have something coming out on Thursday, I would basically film the Wednesday and just move Graph one to the Thursday. Oh, not what I wanted to do. So, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to back out and go into another game.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
A strategist person is picking first. I mean, if that person goes Hulk and we get another strategist, we're not going to. Like, I just, like, again, what I did say was a case of...
Music makes people happy.
Because I do end up, I don't,
Heroes make them
see, I'm not 100% sure whether it'll end up in the video or not, but I did end up saying why I found the mod content for tomorrow, because that was filmed yesterday, because, again, problems of trying to get into a Primordial Malzeno hunt. See, I know if I'm saying Primal Malzeno, it's Primordial. Is I spent 2 hours on Monday trying to get into a hunt for it. Yeah, after that point I'm like, yeah, no.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, after that point I'm just like, yeah, no, that's it for tonight.
Underneath
Which then meant I needed to film that on Thursday, which then meant me hoping that the particular wasn't. And I think Overwatch related. Otherwise that'd be a fun thing after stream tonight.
Do I throw like a girl?
To be fair, if there was some coming point, I probably would have basically just gone as a, oh look at this. That's just like a quick little, you know, up like a roll update. And potentially chuck a couple games in.
Shield.
Because I'm definitely not doing normal games for top of the season. Because, Samsung isn't too bad for someone from Montana. Although I kind of broke my streak now, because basically there's, minor, what is the point video, but, since the work on home,
Someone needs a snowball in the face.
which again, no proof, because the audio doesn't come out.
Stop them!
At least the editing, I'm presuming it did anyway, otherwise, if it didn't, then you would have known this, but anyway, doesn't matter, editing cut out. Again, in editing, there was no audio, so I don't know if it's or not. I never did go back and double check. Again, I watched the video while editing it, I don't go back and watch it. But anyway, I saying that, like, one more Valhalla hunt ends up getting done, and like, one more KF4 Magala hunt ends up getting it done. And it's saying against Amastia,
Now might be a good time
the tornado
to stop them.
thing, and it worked.
This is nothing like the Tokyo I
I don't remember saying it in gold and
But
silver.
it's amazing.
But I did say it against Pride Magic Martino, and again there was some stuff, there was some good hunts, and there was some hunts that I did win. It's just Primal Martino happens to lose, which is not the worst thing in the world. It actually gives me a bit more time. Shit. So then Monday ended up being good because again I'm getting to come. Tuesday's Overwatch stream, because I ended up doing 4 games. First game's Reaper and 3 for thingy, because again I did 1 game as Reaper. And yeah, those 2 games of content that were horrible. I said it's wrong, I'll say it again, I'll end up saying it over 2 games on stream. Overwatch needs to fix their comp at the minute. There is no way I should be, there is no way, like, I don't think I'm doing the most shittest in the world. Like, my rank is not, like, I'm not getting the games where I'm winning. I'm getting put with players who are either incompetent or Overwatch streaming where you don't need to win games. And if Overwatch are playing Judge, Jury, and Executioner, then you can get these all. Because last time they tried to basically play a case of, you'll play the game even if you do absolutely terrible. They find that people stop playing the game. Nostalgia's not going to win on this, because what will happen is people will start playing it over classic stuff, which means they'll have to start putting over classic on like a game. So it's like every day. Meaning comp won't get touched, meaning everything else won't get touched, meaning that they won't make money because people will be willingly buying a battle pass.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Nope, 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 and nope. No judge, jury, executioner. I thought that was the thing that was online here, but nope, I was wrong. Kill one whole QT stay alive. Also, talking on the night. Yeah, then get into Wednesday. Would you think Craftsman wouldn't be that bad? Craftsman wouldn't be the Craftsman, it was going to be a hardcore video. That ended up working out well. I keep forgetting to talk about the class. It's one of her abilities that I particularly don't use, just like forget about it, because like, I remember at the beginning of the game, it's like, right, yeah, okay, don't waste it, so team points I've wasted it and needed it. And then I just don't use it. And, yeah, it's going to be hardcore. That didn't go great, and then I ended up jumping across one thinking, I've not had just enough great, like, I wasn't in the best mood jumping into Craft one, which wasn't great. I still think the video turned out pretty well. And then surprisingly, the one decent thing this week was filming One Shot last night for tomorrow. And because that, I was like fun, enjoying it. The hunt was taking a while, but like I was still overall enjoying it. I was surprised by some of the hunts and all. And overall, it was good. Again, don't want to say too much about tomorrow. And I know some people might, but like I don't like necessarily talking about really yeah, case instant way to kill in case of people watching video, you stole them everything.
Let's wait for back.
It's clobbering time!
It's not clobbering time. Although I think we're potentially have to take 2 more weeks till we're on I say that. I think
Don't give them another inch.
it's either a week or 2 weeks that we then should be on 8.5 arrival,
Might as well be made of glass.
which that means we'll get
I
cycle.
don't think that's welcoming me.
No more devil dinosaur, doo-doo. No more devil dinosaur.
Judge, jury, executioner!
That's gonna come out at a time. Come on, more room. Come on, get with us.
Nice deep freeze.
That's right.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah, like, filming last night was fun. For once. We had Dabble on our team. In all fairness, I did not notice the big bruiser. I keep forgetting he's in the game because it's like... Because he's a character, I'm like, he's cool, I want to play with more. I want to play more with him, but then never do. And I still need to make my way through the Savage Adventures. I just keep forgetting about it. Again, I mentioned 3 times this week. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master updated for the month because new month means your ranks get reset. Want to get back into Platinum Flat. Yes, I know it could be higher in it,
You'll
but
need
again,
a top-notch team to win
sweat.
this one.
I don't fancy dealing with that. I mean, I am tempted. And wanted to basically get back to flat. And that's kind of what I've basically spent the last few days doing. And guys, you want to know the most annoying part about ranking up in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? When a new pack comes out, basically, Master Duel and the TCG and the OCG is not synced up with their packs. And if you want more proof of this, Red Dragon Archery, a really cool deck.
4, 3, 2.
Has got some really new cool support.
All you need to do is
Not
capture
in
the
Master Duel
mission
yet.
area. Got it?
The best you can do for it at the minute is running Alpha. But again, I think if you're gonna run like a Red Dragon something deck, I think Centurion is probably still the best option. Just because of what the deck gives you. It's like already a Synchro base deck, you already have several options, you can already go into 6s and 12s. But again, like me purely, I think base RDA is just better. Devil Dinosaur Scream, attack! Jump at that. So something that I do really like is, and I do think this is on point for Jack Atlas himself, is Jack run a bunch, like Jack was typically run, Jack Atlas was one of those characters that if you looked at his deck, you'd presume he's a villain. His resonators don't exactly, scream
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
non-bad guy, and a lot of his monsters were more evil looking. But he ran like more evil looking monsters, and the bristles worked greatly there.
My favorite time!
Just for the simple reason of 6s and 8s gives you a lot of options. Now the 8s don't really use any options. You have a 10. A lot of Red Dragons aren't being higher timing. 2 of its actual 10s are Majestic Red Dragon, needs Majestic Dragon to go into it, and Red Dragon Archfiend. Titan Red Dragon Archfiend, which needs 2 tuners. So if possible, you're just not highly likely to go into it, and you're probably not necessarily going to run it in a competitive Red Dragon there. And then you have Hot Red Dragon and Beer to level 10. Because the Hot Red Dragon cards, because there was 3 versions of Jack Atlas there. There is his 5Ds one, which wasn't much of an extra deck and was more, can I get to my dragon? There was his 5Ds deck, as that 5 deck, which was personally valid. He had more Sylvian than an archetype.
We are undefeatable!
Because at this point in time, like, people have like their own archetypes, and if you weren't running archetypes at this point, you behind, because back in 5D, there was a few people who had dedicated archetypes.
Your power's
A lot of people were focused running the attack cards. But that's good with also a lot, like, usually had his junk cards, which were part of an archetype, but not much. Jack Atlas had his resonators, but then he had a bunch of random non-tuners like Mad Archfiend, Twin Sword Marauder, Twin Shield Defender. Compared to say Arc 5 where we had things like Red Ward, Red Sprinter. Although, Jack Atlas's deck in 5Ds was designed more around potentially going straight for Red Dragon Archfiend, but a lot of times going around and going for Red Light and then Red Dragon. But his 5Ds deck was designed to keep the monster alive for 1 turn. Then coming up enough to get the Red Dragon. But as manga deck, I don't really know anything about. Other than the Hot Red Dragon card. Which are a little bit more weird, because Jack's extra deck in 5D was multiple piece column, a level 7 rock type monster, who needed big piece, medium piece column to fusion summon it. You would have small piece column that you could bring out if you had big and medium on the field. It would start as Dragon for the first half of the season. So I think it was for the first 20-ish episodes, but then give it back to UC. Because he did nick it off UC, and then he had Exploded Redwing, which was a bit easy to get in the anime. Because what I think made me annoyed was, hold on, you shooting Jack Atlas, the Devil 7 Dragon that requires dragons. Jack doesn't really run that many dragons. Yes, there were a few cases when we did bring it out from using a dragon. We're able to require dragons a couple times. But there was a case where you just use level Dark Resonator, Tune, Mad Archfiend, Isaac Rosselman. And
We are undefeatable!
And that was basically for it. It had Majestic Red on 3 occasions. Then he had got Crimson Blade in the ending. He had Chaos King Arching for a episode.
Only 60 seconds left.
But in Arc 5 he has Red Wyvern, Starlight Red Dragon Archery, Tyrant Red Dragon Archery, which was technically less than an extra but we only saw him in a few duels. So as we could be aware, there could have been an anime exclusive, Ultra Tyrant Red Dragon Archer, Ultra Red Dragon, Supreme Starlight Red Dragon Archer, and Ultra Tyrant Red Dragon Archer. Like a level 12 version of Red Dragon or Starlight, that was an upgraded evolution. And you could have had other monsters. But in Arc 5, they basically got rid of the downside of Turbo Dueling, because in 5D, Turbo Dueling was one of those cases where if you Turbo Duel, your deck was not prepared for every situation. It couldn't be. Because in Turbo Duel, you use speed spells. And because of that, you had to have the simple speed spells, which could every so often fuck you over, because there was a point in the anime where Akiza tried to use a speed spell but didn't have enough speed counter. Because certain speed spells need certain amount of speed counter. Which in fact, I honestly do think that's really and I think a unique way how they could work is a case of you have so many speed counters, and when you pull and like for instance when you place a speed world, you could say each turn get a new speed counter, and there could be a full benefit around it. But I do overall think they probably, like, speed spells, if they, like, have the speed spells, if they were actually real, and weren't just animated figures, wouldn't be used. Because why would the hell would you use something like speed spells for fusion, when you can just use polymerization? And I know there would be a few that wouldn't make, like, speed spells for fusion would be one of them. And I can't think what the actual card is, but there is one that specifically just quadri, which potentially would get used, because any card that allows you to draw basically does. There's a lot of decks that can find some use for them. And then his manga counterpart, you have the Hot Red Dragon Arch, which was, as far as I'm aware, there could be some language that I don't know, right? Hot Red Dragon Arch, Hot Red Dragon Arch, Fierce, and a card that I can easily double check. I say easy enough to double check. Easy enough to double check. With Hot Red Dragon Archery Bane. a level 10 Dark Synchro that just required you to have the monsters to go into a 10. Well, guys, I will say now, my first proper introduction to Synchro Summoning was via the original Blue Eye structure deck. I say original, was via the Blue Eye Synchro structure deck. The old one. I think Azure Eye Silver Dragon doing just been released at the time. Like I say, I do plan to do more of these because I'd like to get Lunar Stability in the season, and it is possible. I do definitely plan to spend a few more hours trying to get it. This is also something else that I want to get done because I only have like 34 days. And why a month sounds completely reasonable. Yeah, when you actually put it into consideration. A month is not that long in that case. Not far from being able to... This man has had two really cool skins at the minute because this is in the Battle Pass. I will do one more game.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are
Looks like
hope
I've seen anyone
and
pick
fear.
TPS.
Light can heal and light can harm.
Oh, they've got the
Sing
new
with me.
skin. It looks so cool.
Phoenix Force, baby!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Lights out. You're back now. That's all.
My time to
Switch
shine.
mode.
The things I've done.
We've all done bad things, Genie. Now's our lights out.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I can finish this without even popping my claws.
Now, a disappearing act.
I mean, to be fair, Logan would try and go this by himself.
Thanks for the boost.
Always feeling stronger all
I like the cold.
And until you have the
Mission area is yours to capture now.
That woke me up.
Now you do the same for me, Wee. Save it,
looks like on the balance team.
Dagger's back.
They captured the mission area.
Like, being serious, is honestly on the balance team that good? So guys, why I don't think Roy was I get off. Why don't I think Roy was good? Hey, well, you, I don't think it'd be the worst thing for them. I think there are games where you're just going to get people only playing DPS or only playing like only playing like 4 or 5 DPS and only playing like triple support. But at the same point, what should I say, duelist and strategist. Which again, duelist kind of makes sense if you're not dueling. But strategist is quite smart. And I want to know why they think what it like doing because it's gun heavy half the time is smart. In that case, why Tony Stark's not in that?
Past the halfway point.
I suck.
Well, I said no. Golden now. As soon as Cyclops gets out, I think everyone's going to be interlocking DPS. She can be frozen. Why am I being idiot for this thing? I always presume the fact that you can't freeze an enemy in the snow. Although I think I potentially know at some point and just forgot about it.
We got it.
Need some ranged firepower.
There they are.
Damn it, never fall!
I mean, maybe, actually. 97 meters. Hey, Gamma Cat's only thinking over forward. He died in F197. Although, it's going to be interesting to see. I'm running back first season 2 because that comes out next month.
Last mistake.
And I will end up talking about it. It probably will end up being on Marvel Rivals.
I'm hunkering down.
Although, Cyclops coming out this season, that coming out next.
Enemy tag. Follow them.
That's pretty good timing.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
You captured more than half.
Against the world. A nice
Like,
place.
you know, in terms like Cyclops coming this game, next month every X-Men's gonna instantly get a base of, oh my god, the X-Men. That I can tell you now, everyone's gonna be like when Logan game comes out near the end of the year, like Wolverine. Everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, I want to play Wolverine in Rivals now. Which I might end up playing, it depends. It depends when it comes out, if I'm recording anything at the time. Like if I am doing any extra series, other than the draft one. Although, a game I am hoping to get, the season 2 is this
I
bad.
am ready to put on a show.
Like, I don't think it'll get a season 2 this year. I would be very much surprised. Because I don't know when they started making this one. I would presume next year or the year after.
Double kill! Here they are. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Although, to be fair, there are a few things that are coming out in the next few years that I'm excited for. Like, I think K-pop Demon Hunt is either next year or 2028. I would like to double check that because
Hi, and I create equilibrium. When it gets disturbed.
okay.
30 seconds before you attack.
At the
Get
minute it's
ready.
2029.
When I see
Which,
someone
given
with
themselves
powers
4
like
years to
yours,
work on a thing,
I think, wow.
I'm...
I mean, how can I compare?
See, on one hand, it's like, okay, 4 years, it should be good, it should be great, it should be the best of the best. Considering the fact of what they started working on K-pop Demon Hunters back in what,
Battle starts in
2019?
5,
No,
4,
2017?
3, 2,
And that took them
1.
9 years.
All you need to do is capture the mission
The fact they're
area.
willing to be
Got
doing
it?
like, hey, we want 4 years to work on the sequel. I would prefer 2027.
Goodbye.
But 2 years for a movie on that scale is a lot to expect. And I would rather get the same quality as the first.
There they are.
Than not. Although I would have, it would have been cool if they did decide to go and be like, we'll get some stuff up filming and what just in case. That way we can have it done in a few years. But again, I don't know whether up until the film release last year, whether we did spend those last few years only working on like the movie. Again, something that I'm also hoping doesn't happen to K-pop Demon Hunters 2 is, I'm hoping it doesn't instantly go to theatres. I'm not going to be fussed if it does go to theatres, as long as Netflix, which I know would kill it, as long as Netflix gets it shortly after. I don't want to be waiting like 2-3 months to go and watch it. I want to be able to sit in my house and watch it, because quite frankly guys, it's exactly like, it's one of those games where a case of, I don't really care about what people are thinking of me, but again, I don't have to give it a case of turning up to, you know, cinemas being like, hey, can I just get people being up to and then being like, how old are you, sir? Oh, how old would I be when I'm 21? I'm 22 years here. 26? Never got the scary thing about. That is honestly scary to think about.
Anything could hurt me.
Saying that, I've been 30 in less than 10 years. Which is even worse to think about. But I don't want to be 30. Technically 22. See, 20 and 21 was that nice little sweet age for me. Not too old, but old enough to drink. It was nice. But again, 22 is not bad for me. Damn you, Jeff. I'm cool, now he goes for an edge. He goes for an edge. He goes for an edge. I personally think Jeff, and I'm calling out Jeff the Jetpack Cat. They both should not be allowed to chuck you off the map. Granted, Jetpack Cats is worse. As no consequences for it, you can just lift you up and chuck you off. Granted, it's their ults, but again, there should be consequences for his actions. Like, Reinhardt wants to charge you off the map. So at this point, you have to sacrifice yourself to do it. He's not getting that charge without paying a cost.
Against the world!
But like, X-Men 1972, I am looking for it, watching it, because it has honestly been one of the funnest X-Men things I've seen in years. Why indirectly a sequel for the original 90s X-Men, because it kind of takes place in the same universe? Come on, Lulu, you got the board. Okay, yeah, they've won this round. I'd probably just give them up charge when I didn't need to. But like, yeah, it's just been really cool. If I could pick, I'm gonna say fine. 5 of the Marvel, DC, or superhero shows to get a sequel, or a new season, or a new adaptation. These will be my 5.
30 seconds before you attack.
I've not seen Young Justice season 4 for the most part, so I don't know how that ends. X-Men Evolution. That ends in a weird way. I would also like Wolverine and the X-Men, but that's kind of like a sec.
Battle
Spectacular
starts in
Spider-Man.
5, 4, 3,
Ends after 2
2,
seasons.
1.
Again, I would say
All you need to do is
Young
capture the
Justice, but
mission
again, I
area.
don't know how season
Got it?
4 ends. And if it ends in a good way, I'd be fine with it. Honorable mentions, dubbing season 4 of GX and season 3 of 5Ds. I'd love to see them dubbed. It'd be cool to watch them.
There they are.
It would actually be cool to watch them dubbed.
Mission area is now.
Also guys, that beeping you can hear is literally me turning my sound back on. I set it to an hour just so it's a case of not going to have it on too long, but since it literally didn't happen. So yeah, UVGX and 5Ds dubbed would be honorable mentions.
Control seized.
Number 3, Iron Man Armored Adventures. That was a good show.
I'm hunkering down.
Number 2, Batman Beyond / The Batman. And the reason one's not 1 or 2 is because they're both at the same point for me, and it's kind of a sneaky way, but number 1 would be a continuation of the show that I grew up with, my favourite show as a kid, Ben 10. Yes, it had 4 update stations and did get a reboot, but we don't talk about the reboot, especially not around here. But the classic show ended in a nice way. Alien Force ends in a cool way. Also, Alien continues it and then let us see it tomorrow. Then Omniverse ends in a way that
Captured more than
implies
half
that
of the
there'll be
mission
more.
area.
I'd
Keep
love to
going.
see more. I'd love to see Ben, Kevin, Gwen, Rook on like a road trip.
Stronger already.
Yeah, following like all that lot. Because Ben says, yep, road trip, pack your bags. I would love to see what goes on from that. And like I agree with Ben's Kevin is my personal favourite. Yeah, it'd be cool to see where they go from where they went.
My time to shine.
Yeah, that would be my number 1. Like, if I could only pick a couple, I think it would probably be Armored Adventures and Spectacular. Spectacular Spider-Man for me growing up was probably my second favourite show. I've always been more of a DC person, and Batman Beyond will always be a favourite. But I'd love more Batman Beyond content because the only other bit of Batman Beyond content we've got that's not comics, because not going to count comics in for this, is was a few times when he was mentioned in in Justice League Unlimited, where he mentions the fact of that he was Bruce Wayne's kid because Amanda Waller messed with his genes. Let's start saying this now. I saw really recently someone going over superhero mentorships, and it was Nick Fury for the Avengers, Cecil for the Guardians from Invincible, Vought, was it Stavanger? Stan from Vought International, like the Boys Universe person, and Amanda Waller. And I'm like, first of all, Amanda Waller's not a superhero leader. She pays villains. Her Suicide Squad is made up of bad guys with bombs in their heads, and she goes boom boom anytime they say piss off to her. She's not a hero, she's as much of a bad guy as they are. And then Vox International, the whole thing to do with Vox and, you know, Homelander or they only care about the money side of it. They're really not much of a heroes. The Seven were more of a case of, look at us pretending to be heroes. Which then comes down to Cecil and the Guardians and Nick Fury and the Avengers. And I'm taking Cecil. Yes, he has a few dramatic measures. But one, I don't really have a problem with that. Batman plans for everything. You really think I'm gonna have a problem with Cecil having a plan for? Yes, I think he went overboard with Mark. I will willing to state that now, and I'm pretty sure I said that in the review. But now I really don't think it's the worst thing in the world. He has a plan. He knows if Rogue Rotamine's been on the planet, as long as he can get him in range of a sound device, there's most good. If he finds a way to basically make things that Mark can basically put into his ears, that will, you know, stop the sound getting through, get Mark to lull them all into a trap, he signs them, he blasts out the loud sound. Mark and the rest of the Guardians can just go bam, bang, boom, and just finish them. And for the most part, Nick Fury with the Avengers in the MCU, for the most part, was sort of like, yeah, well, I'll let you figure this out while I let, you know, an evil team run Shingle. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you're new around it, please like, comment, subscribe, and it's time for a sign off, and I'll see you next time.